Kick back and catch a vibe. We at home with Lisa. Kick back, it's a lifestyle. We at home with Lisa.
Hello everyone, welcome to At Home with Lisa. Hi, hello love bugs, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm appreciative for the new subscriber as well as those that have been rocking with me since day one. Also too, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I hope you like the content enough to click on that subscribe button. So today you all, this collaboration is titled A Vintage Valentine. It is an open collaboration and it airs at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Hosted by Creating with Indy Annie Jones. And then you have host, the Grace Life DIY Home Decor, Melissa Makes It DIY, Annalise Cupboard, DIY with Aria, Buckeye Girls Decor and Lifestyle at Home with Lisa, which is myself, the Aria Designs, Creating with Chris Hunter. And what we're going to be doing, you all, is we're going to be creating 3 or more DIYs and reveal, decorate with a vintage decor, okay? So you all, I have never done anything with vintage, I don't think, that wasn't already created for me. So I am stepping out of my box here in 2023 and I'm going to try to do some vintage Valentine DIYs, and I hope they come out the way that I have it in my head for them to come out. But anyway, you all, as I always say, sit back, relax, but before you do that, grab a drink and grab a snack to see what we are going to be creating here. So in the next clip, you're going to see the flyer with everyone's names on it so you can go over and connect. And I will be back. All right, you guys, so you saw all the ladies whom are participating. And again, if you are interested in participating, this is an open invite, but don't forget to, I think you need to do hashtag. I'm not sure what the hashtag is, but I'll leave it up on the screen, you guys. So yeah, so the first one I'm going to be doing, the first DIY I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be painting this heart, okay? And it's going to be a hanging heart, okay? I'm going to paint it and I'm gonna try to distress it in a way that it looks vintage, okay? So we're going to be doing using some white chalk paint here. And as you can see, both sides are wooden, so I will be painting both sides. So that means I have to let it dry, okay? So the first thing we're doing is we're painting this heart, and I'm going to try to go as quickly as I possibly can for time's sake, you guys. And I know that if I put a thin layer on here that it won't take long to dry. So that's what I plan on doing. As you can see, I have a thin layer of chalk paint on here. I hope everyone is having an awesome day, an awesome week. This week was a little rough for me this week. I was suffering with migraine headaches, so I've been down trying to get rid of these migraine headaches, y'all. They're no joke. No joke. The one thing about these here black brushes, they do kind of soak up paint. So make sure when you're using this type of paintbrush that you're getting all of the paint off of the brush. Because it's still, see, like mine is still coming out. It doesn't look like it, but it's still coming out. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. This is what it began like, and this is what it looks like now, which I do want to put some more paint on here to get it a little bit darker because I don't want the wood to seep through. So I am going to add a little bit more on here. Thank you so much, the Grace Life DIY Home Decor, for always reaching out and inviting me on these collaborations. I so appreciate you. So you guys go over and check out the Grace Life DIY Home Decor. Also, I want to thank Unbothered Mimi. You all go over and check her out as well too. She posts some very inspirational and motivational information, and I'm so grateful for her. All right, you all, we're on to number 2, vintage DIY project while our heart dries on the other side. So the second thing we're working with is, this is a circular hanging DIY project. You can hang it on your door, hang it on your wall. But anyway, I'm going to paint these black. Okay, I'm going to paint these black, and then I'm going to use some vintage paper. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but I've already traced my hearts to save time, and I'm going to cut them out, and we're going to put them on the circles. Okay, and then I have some letters on the back. I'm going to put a letter that says LOVE on the back. Okay, but both sides are going to be painted black. All right, you all, I'm about to get into painting these circles, and I'm using some black chalk paint, okay? Hopefully y'all still have y'all drink. Just listen to the music as I go through painting this.
Fool me once, fool me twice. When you're hiding things, might as well be lies. Can you ever get it right? How long will I let this shit fly? Hit up my girls, pull up, I'm outside, waiting by the curb. Too upset to drive, you getting on my nerves. We gon' get lit on this ride. I look too damn good to fight. Don't expect me to come home tonight. Don't worry about me, see you in the morning. Bet you never thought that I would leave. Think I had about enough. I mean, hold up, you could call me on my bluff. I ain't coming, don't wait up. You gon' miss this body, too late, oh I'm sorry. Bet you never thought that I would leave. Had about enough. Hold up, call me on my bluff. I ain't coming, don't wait up. I ain't coming, don't wait up. Tryna get you to wake up. I ain't coming, don't wait up. Can't ignore my intuition, baby. I know you're typing every game you try to play. You know you could get replaced, ayy. 'Cause I won't tread
Okay, so I got a brush and I'm gonna dab this paint in here. To make this L. I'm just gonna fill it in. And again, this is gonna have to dry, y'all. Okay. Got the L. I'm so silly. Okay, now here we go with the O. And you don't want to use too much paint like I just did because you don't want it to smear. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to do your DIY because it's a DIY. Maybe I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let that one sit. I ain't gonna take it up like I took the L up so fast. Okay, L-O, now we working with the B-E, B-E. I went to Target the other day to get me a SD card because I knew I was gonna need one. Lord, they didn't have not one in stock. I'm probably just gonna go to Sam's and just buy me a pack of them. Okay, now the last one is the E. E, 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 E. Y'all, I'm having too much fun with this. All right, you all, we're here with our third and final DIY Vintage Valentine. So I have a wooden heart, and then I have some vintage heart paper, okay? So what I want to do with this one is I want to put this over the front of this heart. So I think the best way to do that, the first thing to do is to cut around or trace around.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but
Oh, y'all, I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's curling on me. It's curling on me, y'all. See, I should have went the other route so I could have cut the excess off. No. Ah! It's this part, y'all. It's this part. All right, you all, it is reveal time. It is that time in the video where you see what I've created, and thank you all so much for tuning in. And please do not forget to go over to check out the Grace Life DIY home decor and everyone that was involved in this collab, and I will leave everyone's name down in the description box. And please go over and check them out and let them know that At Home with Lisa sent you. All right, you all, this is our first DIY here. And this is the wooden heart in which we painted it and we distressed it a little bit to make it have that vintage look, as well as we painted the love sign. And then we got our sweet heart rose right there. So yeah, y'all, this is what the first one turned out. Now, this particular heart, you can stand it up, you can hang it such as I did, or you know, you can just play around with it. So it's one of those multifunctional pieces where you can use it in different locations. But I'm gonna give you all a close-up so you can see. So I think it has a little bit of a vintage look to it. I enjoyed creating this one. Really nice. All right, you all, let's go on to DIY number 2. Okay, now I had fun with this hanging piece as well too. So as you all saw, I painted it. It was wooden, and I painted it with some black chalk paint, and then I used some vintage paper and cut out the hearts on each one, and I have it hanging. And this is a hanging piece, and if you want to lay it down as well too, you can do that. But there's the vintage paper to make this a Vintage Valentine hanging piece. Because my first thought was just to cover the circles with the vintage paper, but I was like, no, this is for Valentine's. Let's create some hearts in here. So that's what I did. I hope you guys like it. Okay, now this piece too is a multifunctional piece, so we have another side to it, and let's see the second side. All right, you all, this is the other side of our vintage hanging piece. And again, we just painted the circles with the black chalk paint, and then we used the stencil, the letter stencils, and created L-O-V-E, love. I did put a little bit too much paint, I think, but of course with it being vintage, you don't want it to be perfect, I don't think. So the flaws are okay in this one, but this is what it looks like, and I like it. So you can use it on this side, or you can use it on the other side. All right, on to the third and the last Vintage Valentine DIY. All right, here is our third and final Valentine DIY. Now this one was the simplest one that I did, and it didn't take long to do this one. And as you all saw, it was a wooden heart, and I used some Mod Podge and this vintage heart paper, as you can see. And I cut it out. I was freaking out because I couldn't get it to get on there the right way, because I didn't want any of the wood, well, any of the paper to be too short. But y'all, I made it work. And y'all, that Mod Podge dries real fast, y'all. But anyway, that's my hanging heart vintage Valentine. And as you can see, I hung it, but of course you can lay it down or stand it up, put it on a stand or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that is my vintage Valentine heart. And y'all know I like black and white, so when I saw that, I was like, oh, gotta get it. Well, all right, you all, thank you all so much. I'm gonna show you one last clip with all three of these together. And until next time, love bugs, y'all stay blessed and be safe. Bye bye. Until the next At Home with Lisa is signing off.
Kick back and catch a vibe. We at home with Lisa. Kick back, it's a lifestyle.